Welcome back, trainers, and happy new year. Starting it off with a best buddy, and that is going to be my Garchomp. We're going to be getting into all the details regarding best buddy, how is it going to benefit you, and what is going to happen when you do get that CP boost, because we're going to be taking a look at all of that, comparing a level 40 Pokemon to the CP boost that you are going to get. We'll get into that more here in just a moment. Now, when I did become best buddies, the ribbon didn't appear quite immediately. I did have to restart my app, and there is in fact going to be an option to turn off and on the ribbon so others can see it or not, possibly when you're PvPing or when you drop it in a gym. Not too sure the significance of hiding your ribbon. But before we continue on, I am going to be giving away $80 in Google Play. So if you did like my previous video and commented, that is going to increase your chances. And if you do the same for this video, and then go to my Twitter and then retweet this video, as well as my last one, that is going to double your odds. Basically putting your name 2 times in the shuffle for your name to get picked. So good luck, and hopefully you'll be able to win. I do have iTunes as well as Google Play, $20 a piece. So free money. All you have to do is like and share the video. Now, taking a look at the Garchomp here, I did restart and now we can see the badge on its chest. I'm really liking that. That's a nice little touch here. And now we're looking for the Garchomp, because at first we're just looking for the visuals here. We're going to get into all of the numbers here in just a second, but I just want to show you what it physically looks like in the game here. So yes, you can see it as it walks on the map. Pretty nice. And this is what the CP boost is going to look like. We're going to be taking a look at what the CP I did have before this. I do believe it was something like 3909, so it did get a decent amount of a boost here. It is only going to be gaining 1 level, folks. 1 level. All right. Now, in the code, we did see an additional 5 level boost. So we do not know 100% exactly when that is going to be taking place. So currently, as it is now, it's not really going to be doing much for you. Let's just lay it out right now. Don't need to drag it on, but we're going to get into all the information. But getting to best buddy, as far as the CP boost is concerned, with 1 level, it's not going to be doing much. Now, I have a ton of Pokemon I have been tediously grinding to get to best buddy. And do I regret it at this point? No, I do not regret it. I do have a personal agenda, which we will be talking more about here in just a second. So we're looking good on a lot of these. The Lucario was the first buddy I did have, but I started to focus more on the Garchomp. I am going to be working on all of these still, nonetheless, of the results of only getting that 1 boost, 1 level boost. So they're going from level 40, if you do have them maxed out, to level 41. Now, this can benefit you for Pokemon in the Great League or the Ultra League. You have to really calculate the IVs as well, because you can go over. I'm going to show you how to do that. So things like Dustox, or things that are going to be even lower, like personally my Slowpoke, those things at level 40 or even level 45 are not going to be actually going past the 1500 marker. I'm also going to be working on things in the future that are going to possibly be getting another evolution. So what you really deeply want to work on, I'm just going to lay it out again, is Pokemon that basically are top meta, right? Mewtwo, the Garchomp, the Groudon, the Kyogre, things like that are going to probably be within your best interest to get just that 1 extra boost. If you like to PvP, Pokemon that can max under at level 40 around 1500, and then for the Ultra League 2500, and then for the Master League, it doesn't matter what your CP is or your IVs, but personally you want to go for your best, highest IV Pokemon in Master League, and you will, boost it slightly, but it's not going to be looking so much greater. Now, we're going to be over here on Pvpoke, a great resource and tool site for PvP, but in this regard, it is going to help us see the significant boost that we're going to be getting. So to the left, we have a level 41, the current Garchomp that I have with the IVs. You have to put in those correct IVs. And then to the right, what it looked like before. So at level 40, its attack was 215, and now it's at 217. The defense is at 164 for the level 41, and the level 40 is going to be at 163.5. And then the defense 202 for the level 41, and then for the level 40, it's going to be at 200. So the boosts aren't that great. But if we look at level 45, it is getting a significant boost from level 40 at 215 to 222. So the stats will be a lot better if it was able to gain the additional 4 points or 4 levels in this case, and then battling them together here. We're not going to get into the specifics for the bait shields and all that, but they're basically still tying with each other here. So yeah, not too much of a difference, folks. And then looking at Mewtwo, another Pokemon you may want to walk. With my current IV spread at level 41, the attack isn't much better. And then everything else, it really isn't jumping up too significantly as well. Yet again, another tie. So the level 40 to the right, and then the level 41 to the left here. You can see there's not much of a difference. But when we go to level 45, it is going to be getting a significant hike in all of its stats, which will benefit it, and you will see a noticeable difference using these in PvP and or going up against raids. But in Mewtwo's case with Side Strike, you're more than likely going to be using it to go up against raids, right? Or gyms. So the Mewtwo is, both of them are still knocking each other out, a simultaneous KO, and that's, you know, pretty much it. Is this like something you don't want to pursue anymore? Like all of a sudden the buddy system is useless? No, absolutely not. And I want to emphasize on that. We're going to be taking a look at a Lucario here. You can take a look at all the numbers while I talk about this. So basically, don't think that this is a useless system just because they're gaining 1 level for that best buddy. It's going to be a lot of work to finally get there. It's going to take a lot of time, especially if you're free to play and you do not use Poffins. It is going to take you a good amount of time. But let's just look at it this way. Before our buddy system, you were simply walking them. They weren't on the map. They didn't do anything. It's just you get candies and that's it. What we're seeing are additional features that are quality of life, I suppose, bringing more enjoyment to the game. So I don't want to just be negative about this. Yes, it's just gaining 1 level currently. But like I said, people did find multiple level gains for the best buddy system. So we do not know how this is going to work out in the future. They could implement it, obviously just roll it out slowly so you can only gain 1 level, but we'll see what that is going to detail in the future. But as far as having a Pokemon as your best buddy, you get it all the way up to 4 hearts, and you're like, okay, now what? Well, you're going to get all the perks. I mean, that's not horrible, right? It's not horrible. But at the same time, don't start buying a bunch of Poffins to do this, right? Personally, for myself, I've spent quite a bit, but like I also stated, I have a personal agenda in the reasons why I am actually trying to get a lot of these up to best buddy. And that is going to be Mega Evolutions. So I am going to be trying to build up the friendship for this. Gen 6 is when Mega Evolutions will roll out, if they do decide to put them into Pokemon Go. I personally think that they will. This is going to attract a lot of people back into the game, or interest people that were currently not playing as much to pursue this. I think this is a fantastic idea, and you should probably look for your highest IV in each individual one of those. Now, I wanted to take an AR shot with the ribbon on it, but the app continues to crash when I go into AR Plus on Android. And I also wanted to bring you guys a test using my 1 level boost Garchomp from 40 to 41 and do a comparison. But I did several raids, and this is what happened most of the time here. It was seeming pretty good, but then all of a sudden the app would just crash, and this throughout multiple different raids. So don't know what I can do about that. Hopefully I can bring you that in the future. So at Best Buddy, you're going to be able to have catch assist, find a present. So find a present is going to actually get you an extra heart, find a new location, and find a souvenir. All of those can happen in 1 day. It's not likely, but it can happen. The buddy assist will not gain you an extra heart, but you're able to get an additional 3 hearts. If they are excited, getting those extra hearts is not going to be doubled up. They're actually just individuals there. And take a look. This is what it looks like. We already seen this, but when you do get to Best Buddy, it has a little arrow indicating that you do have that boost, and it goes from white to orange. It looks pretty nice with that lucky background. And then when you are in the raid, it will show the arrow up as if it is getting that boost, so it's an indicator. And this only takes effect when your buddy is equipped to you. So if you get to Best Buddy, you take it off your Best Buddy, and then go into a raid and try to use it with that boost, you're not going to get it. You have to have it equipped. Now, Pokemon that you want to focus on, like we've said, top metas, right? If you're a PvPer, then you want to go for things that max out under 1500 with the best IV spread. Not even the best IV spread. Maybe you're trying to get it closest to 1500, say a Metacham. So you're going to need something like a 12-15-15 or a 10-15-15 So you just have to work around those numbers. A Metagross would be fantastic as well with the slight boost. Things that are already performing at top peak, those are what you want to go for now, because it's simply going to increase it just a little bit. Yes, it's just ever so slightly, but it's better than nothing, and it just might, you know, help you out one day. Who knows? One extra bite might just do the trick, and that a couple of HP just might let you stay in the fight a little bit longer. Chandelure is another fantastic one. Rampardo is currently the top rock type attacker by far. A bit glassy, but putting off a ton of damage. Giratina, we're going to be getting that whole online PvP soon. You're going to be seeing these things roaming around quite a bit. So you may want to prepare to try to counter those. Gardevoir, I suppose, could possibly be a decent option with Charm. Charm is already nasty. Could you imagine just a slight boost, making it even a little bit stronger? So you gotta have to, you know, think about the Pokemon that you have. I kind of want to walk that Roserade, top grass attacker as well as top poison type attacker. So that's not going to be a horrible option to go for, especially because it's 100. But look through your Pokemon, see what you have top meta ready to go with good IVs, and then start working on them for your buddy system. But as it is now, am I disappointed? You know, it is a little bit of a letdown, but I'm not going to like take shots at Niantic. I mean, they didn't say, you know, we dug into the game and we found these additional boosts and we assumed that it was going to be that. So there you have it, trainers. The current best buddy state is going to just be 1 level. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and I'll be catching you all next time.